Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? There's a mysterious anomaly that's taking place under Africa, and it's weakening the Earth's magnetic field. This report's coming out above our heads. Something is just not right. Now, Earth's magnetic field is in a state of dramatic weakening. Matter of fact, and according to the mind-boggling research from earlier this year, this phenomenal disruption is part of a pattern lasting for over 1,000 years. What is it? Well, the Earth's magnetic field doesn't just give us our north and south poles. It also what protects us from solar winds and CMEs, and from cosmic radiation and UV rays, and even the 5 waves of energy that Mike from around the world talks about. Planet X that's breaking and shaking things up in the heavens, and anything else that might be coming our way of a magnetic nature. Matter of fact, this may be an invisible field. It's a force field, really. It's rapidly, though, weakening to the point that scientists could actually flip with our magnetic poles reversing. A pole shift is, see, now they're starting to softly disclose this upcoming pole shift that is in your Bible in Isaiah chapter 24. I'm going to read it to you in just a moment. As crazy as all this sounds, folks, and let me tell you something else. When the sun is in a solar minimum, it weakens our magnetic shield. And these waves of energy that's been hitting the earth is also weakening it. Also, the cosmic rays, this radiation, that's why the radiation levels have spiked over 18.4% in the last 2 years increase. And then throw in CERN, and that also can weaken the magnetosphere and the shield that's protecting us. So, all of this, as crazy as all of this sounds, this actually does happen over this long period of time. Scientists are anticipating, but when it takes place, it's not like you have this, it's a gradual polar reversal. It's slowly occurring, but according to John Moore, according to Mike from around the world, according to other experts that are out there, David Mead and others, it is believed that it's slowly moving right now. We know this because the magnetic north is not the same as what we have on the map of north. Things are shifting. The poles are shifting. Okay, that's different. And so, according to these experts and scientists, there's coming a day when it's going to make a pole shift, a dramatic shift. It could be as anywhere from 40 degrees to 12 degrees. Either way, it's going to make a major changes on the planet. And nobody knows for sure if this, this pole shift is imminent. But when you look at the data, there's one thing we do know, and that is there's some kind of strange, mysterious anomaly taking place under Africa. A huge expanse of the field stretching from Chile to Zimbabwe. The field is so weak within this anomaly that it's hazardous for the Earth's satellites to even enter it because the additional radiation is letting through could disrupt the electronics. We've known for quite some time, folks, that this magnetic field has been changing, but we didn't really know if it was unusual for this region or a longer time scale, or whether it's normal. But we know it is happening. Well, I go to the Bible, and if I go to the book of Isaiah, I will quickly read for you what the prophet Isaiah said in the 24th chapter of Isaiah. He prophesies in the last days of a major pole shift, dramatic. Here's what he says in the King James Version of the Bible, Isaiah chapter 24, verse 1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. In verse 3 says, the land shall be utterly emptied, and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken this word. The earth will mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they've transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, and broken the everlasting covenant. So it's directly tied to man's transgressions, according to the prophet Isaiah. But the science behind it all may be tied to Planet X, or the ancients called it Nibiru. Now, we've got a guest that's going to be on today. You may know him. His name is Clyde Lewis. He's from Ground Zero. He's a syndicated radio host of over 300 channels. He will be our guest in today's live broadcast. We'll be live at 12 noon Eastern at my backup YouTube channel. You'll want to go to my backup YouTube channel, which is Paul Begley Prophecy Channel. And our guest will be Clyde Lewis from Ground Zero. And we're going to be talking about this anomaly that is affecting the magnetic field. Is a pole shift coming? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the days of the coming apocalypse. The end of time is upon us.